As always, this episode of Now That's Dramas podcast is brought to you by very good mates at PK Mortgages.
The legends at PK have access to over 50 lenders, ensuring you'll be getting the most competitive loan options when it comes to buying your first home, new investment property, or your last forever home. And they even do refinance options with no cost to you.
But Will, did you know the team at PK Mortgages can also help with car loans, personal loans, and all types of equipment and asset finance?
You're kidding, mate. What can't they do?
So if you've been eyeing off that brand new Land Cruiser to do mainies with all your mates along Memorial Drive with the windows down and the music up,
Or that new work truck or excavator for your business, then look no further than PK Mortgages.
to get in touch with Phil from PK Mortgages, give him a call on 0420 660 804. And for all the slow motherfuckers out there, that is again 0420 660 804. Or you can jump onto their website, www.pkmortgages.com.au. And once again, that is www.pkmortgages.com.au.
Or if you think you'll be forgetting this by the end of all these laughs, then go into our show notes.
So get in contact with Phil and the team at PK Mortgages and tell them the boys from Now That's Drama sent you to make sure you're well looked after. So as you guys know, Will and I are wood butchers from way back, and we know way around some hard work and a good quality finished product.
That's right, mate, but there's only one company I'd recommend when looking for a brand new architectural home, renovation or extension. Giving the old bathroom an upgrade or adding a deck and pergola to your home to enjoy some footy and beers with your mates.
So who are these blokes? They sound like they can do it all.
Scenic Projects, mate. They are Newcastle's bespoke building experts and have over 150 satisfied customers in the Newcastle area. I've personally seen some of their finished products, and I tell you what, there's no one else in Newcastle I'd go to.
Well, mate, you always look after me, and I'm hoping you're about to do it again. You're going to tell me who these blokes are, or keep it to yourself?
Well, to get in contact with the big fella, call or send him a text on 0421 837 874. That's 0421 837 874. Or to fill out a contact form on their website, www.scenicprojects.net. That's www.scenicprojects.net. Well, I tell you what, mate, that's not even the best part. He's offering a 5% discount on building projects ranging from $5,000 to $50,000 when you tell him the boys from Now That's Drama sent you.
How good's that, mate? I'll definitely be giving him a call.
Yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Turn up the radio, blast your stereo.
Oh, no way.
And we are back with another episode of Now That's Drama's podcast. You are not joined by Brody and Will. Will's decided to have a little holiday, so we've got a fill-in guest. So I've got sitting next to me, we've got the Gus man. He's gone and sat down on the lounge to fill in for Big Wilbur. Big shoes to fill, mate. But
Yeah, big
how you
shoes.
going?
Oh, fairly nervous. I didn't really get a lot of prep. I got about like 45 minutes and like you're on the air. I'm like, oh, righto, we're going to run with that one. But yeah, we'll get there. And I wasn't even first reserve. I was about third by the sounds of it. So we'll see how we go.
You weren't even in Reggie's. You're in third grade.
Yeah, oh, well, you got to be somewhere. At least it wasn't last.
That's true. You weren't last either.
Yeah, so that's better than what I thought.
That's the guy. But yeah, no Will today. He's decided to have a well-needed holiday. Big fella's flat out. So, but the show must go on.
The show must go on.
The show must
You
go
got
on.
your-
Well, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you a few more questions and that, so listeners know who the fuck they're talking to.
Yeah, righto.
But we got a bit of a shot here. We got some Jack Daniels Honey Tennessee. So we'll have a bit of a whip of this. Cheers, brother.
Yeah, bottoms up.
Ooh,
Ooh, that got me good.
that's pretty smooth. That.
Yeah, it's smooth. It still got me. Shots on a Monday aren't really it, but anyway, we'll get there.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, I got to start somewhere, I guess.
All right. So like we said, we've had the shot. We've got the Gus man on the lounge. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, righto, just so everyone knows who the fuck they're,
Yeah, far away.
who
go
they got
for it.
listening to you. Righto. So what do you do for work, mate?
I'm a plumber and was a snowmaker for a season down at the snow, and Yeah, drive excavators at the moment because I injured myself. But yeah, just a bit of everything really.
The old jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, pretty much. Shit at all aspects of all of them. But yeah, we get by, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, that's about it.
Bringing in that plumber's cash.
Oh, that's the biggest myth ever.
Fuck off.
Oh, that's the biggest myth ever. I don't
it's
know
not.
what everyone. I don't know why everyone thinks that. But yeah, you get there, get it done.
You fucking get that. So how did you get down to the snow? Where were you in the snow? Because the snow's, there's a few mountains down there.
Yeah. How I got involved with it, I tried to retire at 23, thinking that was a great idea.
That would have worked.
Yeah, it worked really well. I got about 3 months and worked out you need money to do anything fun. So I'm like, I'll just apply for a few fun jobs. And I just applied, and they had like a role for a snowmaker. And they're like, oh, yeah, since you're a plumber and that, do you want to start next week? And I'm like, oh, what doing? It's like 2 months, 3 months till it snows. They're like, oh, just driving diggers and putting pipes in. I'm like, yeah, righto, like whatever. Like I didn't really have much else on. I needed a job, so I just took it. And then yeah, I did that for a little bit, and then transitioned to snowmaking, which is all like night shift. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's like air and water and gets mixed together, and yeah, you just ride around on snowmobiles and smoke heaps of bongs, and drink a few beers at work. To be quite honest. It's really the dream job, and then when you don't have the right temperatures, you do lots of sleeping and lots of Netflix. Like I reckon I did about like 14 seasons or series throughout the whole 3 month period I was doing it. So yeah, it's a pretty flat out job, really.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they had last year the worst fucking snow season in history.
Oh, definitely.
In
it
Australia.
was terrible. Like they only had like.
Is that because you were making the snow or not?
Oh,
or
yeah,
what?
definitely because I was making the snow. I had no fucking idea what I was doing. But I picked it up by the end eventually. But yeah, it was probably the worst season ever they've had since I think the mid 80s or something. And
Yeah,
it was
fucked.
pretty terrible. A lot of grass skiing and boarding. A lot of that. But yeah, no, it was cool. Still a cool experience to work down there. Completely different to what I'm used to. But no, loved it.
So how was the party life and that down at the snow there, mate? Like, talk to me.
Yeah, the party life's pretty wild. Like I lived on the hill, so like, yeah.
When you say on the hill, is that like on the is that on the mountain?
Yeah,
or
on the
what is
mountain.
it?
Like I walked out of my where I was kind of living onto the snow, and then the chairlift was like 20 meters away, and then you just straight onto it. So I lived on the snow, and we had a fair few big parties, which you were never meant to have because no one's meant to come back to the Starvercon, but there was always an array of people there. It was pretty funny. But yeah, no, we had a fair few big parties. There was always something going on in the communal kitchen with 20 dudes living in the same building. It was
All blokes.
Yeah, all blokes. Oh, there was one female, but yeah, females didn't really fare too well in there. A bit,
Why?
I wonder why. With 25 dudes to 20 dudes.
Yeah, but that's a lot of testosterone
Yeah,
floating around, eh?
A lot of testosterone and a lot of people trying to get in your pants, I guess. But yeah. Nah, there was a lot of parties there. There's a lot of you just, I don't know, sit on the lounge and watch the footy say, and then it'd be like, oh, headstand bongs and fucking 3 in the morning.
Wait, sorry?
Doing upside down fucking headstand bongs.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that would happen a fair few times. But yeah, it was just you never knew what you're gonna get. Then you'd be because I was on night shift. You'd be halfway through your shift and going back to where you're staying to cook a feed up, and there'd be 50 people and then,
On the piss.
yeah, on the piss and whatever else they got up to. And then they had an exposed ceiling, this joint, and they just had a party in the rafters one night. They've all just climbed up the tables and just got up into
What, in the
roof.
trusses and shit?
Yeah, trusses and that. And they just had a party up there.
True, what the
And I
fuck?
was just like, where is everyone? There's all this noise. And I look up above my head because they're quite high ceilings and went, oh, you just had a party up in the trusses.
Fuck, you'd hate to go cunt up on that. Fuck me.
Someone did, but yeah.
What, they fall or what?
Oh, yeah, it fucked him up. It was 2.5 meter fall from
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, it wasn't great. But no, it was pretty funny. There was always something going on. One night we got pissed and there was a couple of TVs that kind of half worked, but they were just taking up space. So we're just fuck it. We just threw them off the back balcony into the fucking snow.
What?
Yeah, they were just sitting there taking up space.
What, were they on the wall and shit or no?
No. Oh, at one point in their life they might have been, but they weren't at that time. They just seen them and were like, fuck it, let's just have a fucking TV breaking party.
Oh, true. So that's the snow pretty much. That was your snow little expedition.
Yeah, and just I was on night shift, so if the snow was good, you just wake up halfway through the day and go for a couple of laps and go back to bed and do it all again at night and do that, and then had 3-day weekend down there. Oh, so it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, just got up to heaps of mischief really. I rolled a car.
Oh yeah, you had that fucking little.
The worst part about that was I wasn't actually doing anything wrong. I was going 20 k's an hour because I was seeing all these potholes, and I was like just come off night shift, slept for like 5 hours. Was doing everything right for once in my life because I have been.
I was gonna say you are like respectfully, you're probably the worst cunt to get in a car with.
Yeah, not too flash on the wheel, and then. I was called like my parents and that, and the dad goes, "Oh, were you speeding? Were you on your phone? Were you pissed?" I'm like, "Nah, I did it 2 o'clock in like 2 or 3 o'clock in the arvo," and he goes, "Oh, what? That doesn't make sense." I'm like, "Yeah, I just going 20 k's an hour and the road just gave way, and yeah, my car was on its lid." And then yeah, I was lucky because it was in the middle of nowhere and there was like no reception, but I had to like. It only rolled onto its roof, so I had to get on top of it or underside really, stand on top of the diff and get my phone to work onto NRMA going, "Oh yeah, I've rolled my car."
Bros, I've just rolled my car.
Out the middle.
I tell you what, you're fucking. I remember you showing me the photos of when it happened. You're fucking lucky you had that fucking roof rack on that canopy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd only just put a new canopy on it too. Actually, it had the thing for like not even 2 months, and I've decided to bin it. But anyway, that's how we got there. And then I ended up getting a tow truck and spent a night in Cooma. That was...
How was that? Interesting?
Interesting, just full of drunken FIFO workers, really. And I was just sitting there, Pete, still like a bit shaken up. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, righto, like, this is what they get up to. So I had a couple of beers and went, oh, I probably don't really want to associate with these people. I just want to fucking do my own thing. But it was pretty funny. Looking back on it now, but the whole time I was like, holy fuck.
You were very, very, very fucking lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, it was very lucky I got out of that. But anyway, NRMA sorted us out there. But yeah.
Shout out to NRMA.
Shout out to NRMA. Nah, fuck them. Fucking bunch of dogs. But anyway, yeah.
Well, on the topic of work in the middle of fucking nowhere, which, like, respectfully, that is what the snow is.
Yeah, it's the middle of fucking
That
nowhere.
is the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's like half an hour to do anything, even go to...
How far is it, before we move on, how far is it from, say, Canberra?
2.5 hours.
From Canberra?
From Canberra. Closest town you get is Jindabyne, which is like 30 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, half an hour. But then there's not much there. You have a Woolies, but...
I was going to say, actually, before we properly move on, how's the nightlife in Jindabyne? I've never actually been there or been, old enough to fucking, get into me work there. So
the nightlife in Jindabyne is pretty wild. I had missed a lot of it with the
night shifts
and that what I did. But what I seen and did was pretty wild. They're just like a bunch of people ranging from 18 to like 65 older, and then just heaps of snow bums that just love it. They just like ski all day or board all day or whatever they get up to, and then just nightlife, just get absolutely fucking belted. Smoke as many cones as you can, really. But yeah, there's some interesting characters. Like, I work with a range of people from like a few people my age, which was like 23 to like 65, and it was just quite interesting. Like, then you have all these mates that are just like 65 and you're just getting absolutely bent with them, and you're just like, I can't even recover from the hangover, let alone you.
You're fucking 65.
Yeah, I couldn't
Tell you what,
believe
I'm
it.
fucking getting worse and worse with hangovers, eh?
Oh, I can't
That's
do it
fucked.
anymore. I do have like 6 beers, and I'm just like, oh, that's way too much. Where before I'd have like 6 beers every day. Just getting older now. 24's got me.
Not made of rubber anymore, eh?
Nah, I can't get, yeah, I just
That's
can't
what I've
do it.
fucking really noticed lately. I'm not made of rubber.
No, I've found that out when I went snowboarding in Japan and had a bit of a stack.
Oh, you did too? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So what went on there?
Oh,
Then we'll move on.
I just hit a big side hit on a cat track, and it was quite high, and it wasn't anything hectic.
So when you say side in, what's that?
Side hit, it was just like a big, bit
Like a
of
berm sort of thing?
kinda. It's just like a bit of build up snow on the side of the cat track, which you can just like
All right, cat track, what's that mean?
cat track is like how they drive the snow cats up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Up the
Their own little path.
yeah, their own little path thing up there, and like it's kind of like the beginner's way down, really. Like they're not that wide, but they're not as steep. It's just like to get vehicles in summer and that up, and I just hit a cat inside of it and didn't think I went too bad, and just got a bit of a wobble and landed over she went and did me AC joint. And then I didn't think it was too bad. Then I felt my shoulder and there was a big bone popping up. Didn't penetrate the skin, luckily. And then one of my mates there was a paramedic. And
Shout out to Naughty Lordy.
Shout out to Naughty Lordy. Yeah, I went to him like, oh, is this right? He goes, oh, no, you've like fully done something. So he's like, oh, I just slung me up and rode to the bottom of the hill, because I'm like, I'm not getting in the fucking blood bin because that's fucked.
What's that for, Gus?
It's for the no. Yeah, I did that, and then leading on from that, got the injury in that, got ski patrol once I got down the bottom. Yeah, another little travel tip there is have more than like $15 cash in your pocket, because taxis are expensive. Had to get a taxi to take me to 7-Eleven on the way to the medical centre because didn't have enough cash to get anywhere else. So I just walked in, just slung up.
So you walked into 7-Eleven all fucked up.
Oh yeah, all slung up, and I had to like try and fucking get cash out one-handed, which is pretty easy, but when you're like pretty like in a bit of pain, it was quite difficult, to be quite honest.
Right.
And then going on from there, I had one arm, and then a lot of places in like Japan and that you got to take your shoes off. And then I had snowboard boots on, and I was by myself because like it was a pretty good day. So I'm like to the boys, I'll just keep going, like keep getting a couple of laps.
This is at the hospital. Sorry.
Yeah, but you got to take your shoes off. And I
you got to take your boots off. Yeah, in the hospital.
Yeah, or the medical center.
Oh, the medical center.
Yeah, but
you fuck off.
Yeah, I had to get.
Go and get well and truly fucked.
Yeah, I didn't really think all that through, to be quite honest. And then I got to the medical center. I got these big snowboard boots on one arm, going, how the fuck am I going to tackle this?
You're on the boas or the laces?
No, I got the boas.
That would have been too bad.
Yeah, it was still a bit shit. I was trying to get these boots off, and I'm like, ooh. And no one's helping you. Like, people are just screaming it in Japanese, and you're like, oh, I have no idea,
brother.
I have no idea. And yeah, that was quite interesting. Got them off, got in there, and then they're like, oh, what's your name and all that. And then I'm like trying to say my name and all that, and they're like trying to write it out and all that. Then I'm trying to write it down, and they can't understand because my handwriting is that bad. They thought it was Japanese. got there, got it all done. Like kind of seen someone. They're like, yeah, no, your shoulder's cooked. I'm like, yeah,
respect. I know.
Kind of guess that, yeah. But anyway, went from there, and then like I'm getting all these phone calls from the boys like, do you need help? I'm like, oh, not now. I've got in. I'm sweet. Just got to get back. But then the next problem was, after seeing, they told me my shoulder was cooked. Had to get the snowboard boots back on because it's -5 and not walking around in socks in the snow.
Oh, fuck that cunt.
So that's what happened with that.
So good fucking, right. Dramas.
Yeah, then leading on from that too, trying to go up bunk beds with one arm in a lot.
Who was on the bottom?
Oh, a couple of fellas from Perth and that. That was the night.
Oh, that's right. You were in the dorm by yourself, weren't you?
I was in the hostel by myself.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah.
That is so shit.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. And then, like, I was with a fair few people, and we just ended up swapping around a bit of accommodations and that. And then one of the boys ended up seeing one of the girls we were with, so there was a free bed for me. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to jump
that the fuck up. Yeah,
I'm going to jump in there. Yeah, besides from that, it just got pretty wild.
So back to where, in the middle of nowhere, right? You're working in the middle of nowhere, essentially.
Yeah, middle of nowhere, yeah.
While on the topic of that, if anyone's got Amazon Prime, we watched this show the other night, didn't we? It's called Hotel Kulgari.
Yeah,
it is fucking phenomenal. It is so fucking funny.
It was some of the, it was real confronting of actually what gets on there, but it was quite funny because it was these two, Finnish.
Yeah, well, they're for
Finland or Finnish, I guess you'd say. And they were like, must have got a job, but it was through an agency.
Yeah, like a bar, Yeah, from what I gather from what the agency was, they fucking get foreign travellers, rizz them up with some sort of not an ABN, what do you call it? Tax file number or whatever.
Yeah, tax file number.
And they fucking sub him out to all the pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, Hotel Kalgoorlie, they do that, and it goes to the stories. 2 Finnish chicks, and they go out. No, not Kalgoorlie, sorry, Coolgari, which is, I think it's fucking an hour and a half west of Coolgari in WA.
Yeah.
It's full on. Like, these 2 poor birds, like, one's not a bad sort, the blonde one, in my opinion.
Yeah, the blonde one was quite nice. The other one was a bit questionable, but if you had a few beers and a bit lonely, you'd attack it.
Have you seen that fucking, what is it? Oh, don't worry. Yeah, the other one, yeah. You know, an older me might have attacked it in, 3 a.m. at a Macca's, but not these days,
Yeah,
mate.
not these days. Everyone says stuff like that, but if you're real lonely in that, you're gonna
get involved.
you're gonna get involved. It wasn't too bad, but the whole show was just like drunken miners or drunken bum locals just hitting on these 2 Finnish chicks, and they were just not involved.
It's fucking funny. It's so, as far as I know, it was filmed in 2012. Is that what it said?
Yeah, it said something about 2012.
2012, released in 2016.
Yeah, it says that, but like from what you get out of it and the people you see and everything, you'd think it's filmed in like the 1990s or something crazy.
It looks fucking heaps older.
Yeah, there's like full like dad spec, like knee length shorts and like speed
Yeah,
dealers.
proper fucking knee bashes, eh?
Oh, 100%. It was quite like confronting.
Well, 2012, that probably would have still been the fashion a bit.
Yeah, well, that's 12
I'm just
years
trying
ago.
I'm trying to just fucking remember. Oh, it would have been 2012.
Oh, well, we were 12 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was loose. It was a good show. So if anyone's chasing a good fucking, a good watch, it's just proper just fucking Aussie fucking.
Aussie shit. You missed the best part of it. They like, somehow these 2 fellas that live there, like the local 2 fellas that live there or run the motel or something that like.
Oh, the one that looks like you.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like I'll go. I'll go with the younger dude who looked like me. Yeah, I'll live with that. He looked alright. I'll live with that. They ended up somehow getting him to go camping with them, like out in the middle of the bush.
Oh, and the big fella, right?
Yeah,
he
the
made
big fella.
Don't know how the fuck he fit into it.
Yeah, I don't know how old mate fit into the story, but he was just there. And then like this young fella, they're like the whole time these 2 Finnish chicks were like, "No, we're not sleeping with any of them. We're not doing any of that stuff." And then like,
Hang on. Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're not doing anything. And then like, yeah, getting involved with any of it. And then just like they had a few drinks and then must have got pretty bored. And then she just got fully involved. And then it got a little bit weird there because she must have got like burnt or something. And then
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck she ended up with them burns on her feet.
yeah, they were pretty confronting.
There's a bit more on there.
Yeah, like it
That
must.
cunt could have been like the Mick Taylor of fucking Coolgari.
Oh, 100%. Like
or
these.
Kalgoorlie, wherever the fuck they
Yeah,
were.
these. Oh, I guess really. What would it looked like burns, but it ended up like getting down.
They said blisters, but it looked fucked.
It looked like burns. Like it
Yeah.
got down to the bone and that, and you're just looking at her feet, going, "What the fuck that is?" And then they kind of played it off. It looked like she obviously had the blisters and that, but then they said she was vomiting and like a few other things.
Yeah, and that was after they had a shower go.
Yeah, it's after the show.
I thought she was pregnant for sure.
Yeah, I thought she'd been knocked up for sure, and I was like, "Oh, okay." She gets with Australian dude and blisters on her feet. Like, well, there you go.
Yeah, respect.
Respect, definitely.
That's not a bad watch on there. Amazon Prime, get involved.
Yeah, get involved with that one.
Hotel Coolgari.
Yeah.
Goes for about an hour, I think.
Yeah, an hour. But then from there was like, after them, we're not going to let too much more go on. But it seems like it's a common thing and like for the backpackers to do stuff like that.
Yeah, because after fucking documentaries and that, it's got the bit after it, like all the credits and how, like, who moves what and who's doing what now and whatever. Yeah, they said that. And the worse off looking friend got subbied out to fucking a joint 3 hours east of Kalgoorlie, that's proper in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Proper in the sticks, that one. Proper in the sticks, but yeah.
All right, well, we'll move into a bit of what do you know. Well, this is normally where Will asks me, what do you know, mate? So.
Oh, yeah, righto. What do you know today, Hooves?
What I know this week. So a bit of backstory. I pulled into a surf shop today, actually, fresh off the press, this one. Anyway, I needed a couple of beach towels. And I was going to the gym, needed a towel to get the sauna and shit. I was like, righto. So I've steamed past this surf shop, pulled in, I was like, righto, sweet, jumped out, walked up to the chick at the desk. Hey, where's your beach towels, blah, blah. So she goes, oh, yeah, sweet, come with me. So I've walked up the back and she goes, oh, we got this one, this is fucking blah, blah. And I was like, I don't really care. Yep. That one,
fucking towel.
Just give me a fucking towel.
Yeah, you just want a towel. I don't really care.
That one will be fine. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. Took it up. I was expecting, $20, $25, $30 for a beach towel.
Nah.
Yeah, well, this is where I'm going with it. Have a fucking guess how much.
Oh.
It was a rip curl. She reckons it was pretty flash.
I want to say around like the $45 to $50.
$70 fucking dollars.
Oh my God. What does this come to? That's ridiculous.
It's fucked.
That's ridiculous. But you go to Kmart, you can get like 5 of them for like $30.
I know. I didn't have a Kmart in sight. That was my fucking problem.
Oh, yeah. There's always reasons why you don't go to Kmart. Normally because you can't find it or it's fucking getting maintenance done to it.
Yeah. True. But I couldn't fucking believe that. $70 for a fucking beach towel.
It's outrageous. It's highway robbery.
It is literally highway robbery. Like, what the fuck is this coming to?
Yeah, it's not it.
$70 for a beach towel. Yeah, like $70 for a beach towel. Fucking went to a funeral last week. Went into like the wake after it, which is at a pub. Fucking $11.50 for a schooner of stone and wood.
Holy fuck. That's actually pretty cheap, really, compared to where we grew up drinking, where it'd probably be $13.50.
I know. But like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, the beer prices have gone up. Even the bolo, like near where we live, is $8.50 for a schooner of new, which is unbelievable, and that's a bowling club itself.
That's true, but I suppose in town a bit more here, but that's what I know this week. If you make beach towels, what the fuck is doing with $70? Surely that's fucked. You can make that a little bit cheap. What do you know, mate?
Mobile speed cameras. I do a little bit of driving for like work and all that. And then
I'm sure a lot of cunts do that listen to this.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, they would probably do a bit of driving, wouldn't they? But yeah, them mobile speed cameras. Like I've counted, I drove past 8 in one day. Like
what?
Just on the way to work. Yeah, just like going from Newcastle to the airport and then up to the Nelson Bay and back. And then 8. Yes, 8. 8 of them in the 80k zone, or like one in the 60, and then a few in the 80k, and then one in the 100.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and then like they've been putting signs out like next to like a speed limit sign, so it's like you're looking at the speed limit sign, but it's below it, so it's like kind of hidden. And then you just see it. Yeah, so they've been. Yeah. I don't know how you can get away with that because it's like
they're probably the lowest cunts.
Oh yeah, I put the finger up to them every time I drive past them, and then when I walk past them, you're actually with me. I was like mouthing off at them and like putting the finger up at them because there's one near the local bowler we go have a couple of beers at and dinner that, and then we walk past one setting up, and I'm just yelling at him and just putting the finger up at him. Right. But yeah, that was pretty bad. But yeah, they're just a bunch of sneaky dogs. And the worst part about it, it's like a subcontractor to the government. So
they sub it out.
Yeah, so they don't even get like the full, like the government doesn't even get the full benefit of the thing. They think it's like something like 45% of what the revenue is. It's like, where's the other 55 go?
Straight to the junkies and fucking Hamo South.
Yeah. Oh, they don't need any more. Fuck, they're diverse.
They are the shittest cunts.
Oh, they're terrible.
Remember the fucking the speed camera thing? For ages there, they weren't putting the sign out. I'm pretty sure their revenue, New South Wales revenue, like the revenue for New South Wales revenue went up by like 350%.
Yeah, it did too. There was a period where they did that, and then
the fucking dog cunts.
Yeah, but they'd park on like, you'd come around like a bend and then into a straight, and then it's just a speed camera there, and you just like. I know, a lot of the time you can pick them, but yeah, when they were doing that without the signs, it got a lot more difficult to dodge them.
Yeah, I've definitely had some blow-ups going, fuck.
Yeah, like I think my old boy, when they didn't have the signs out, got done like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's the fucking lowest thing ever.
Oh, definitely. It's like, just, and then the worst thing is, who in their right mind wants to do that for a living?
Well, I don't know. You got to. I respect the grind for anyone that's got to do something shit they don't want to do for a job. Like, I can respect that.
Yeah,
But like, parking cops, actually, fucking dog rangers. They're probably some of the shittest cunts I've ever met in my life too.
oh, they're fucking terrible.
They are fucked. I had an encounter with a dog ranger. I had my dog Billy down the oval in God's country.
In God's country.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm throwing the ball in the soccer oval because the soccer oval's fenced off, right? The footy oval's not fenced off. And like, I know he won't run away, but you know, he might. So I just don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I was there throwing the ball for him. This fucking bloke comes over. He'd like, parking rangers, respectfully, you don't need a vest with a camera with some fucking, he had like a pocket, looked like handcuffs went in, a notepad, had fucking all this shit. He had a holster for like this fucking chip reader.
You like just describing a mall cop, really?
He's literally Paul Blart. Anyway, the cunt come over and he goes, oh yeah, all good having the dog here. Like, you're picking up his shit. And I'm like, yeah, well, he hasn't shit here, but yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh yeah, well, so we have complaints from Soccer about dogs shitting here. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. That's fine.
Doesn't mean it was yourself.
Doesn't mean it was me, and there's no shit on the overlook. Go have a look.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. He goes, is your dog chipped? And I'm like, yeah, he is. He goes, okay. Whipped out his chip reader, and like the audacity on the cunt, right? Like your dog or whatever doesn't know someone, and the other this person tries to grab him.
Oh, they're not going to be
in a semi-aggressive way. They're going to go give him the dog world of go and get fucked.
Oh, definitely. They're not
know
going to
what I
be
mean?
impressed.
So he goes, oh yeah, can you call him? So I called him. He come and sat down, and then like he was sitting next to me, and this fucking cunt just grabs his hand, grabs like him by the neck, not on the collar, and tries to put this thing. And Billy's took on, fuck this cunt, and tried to fucking run off, which is
That's fair enough.
fair enough.
Surprised he didn't bite him.
That was one thing I was like, fuck, if he bites him, this is on here.
How do you explain that? You just fucking mangled.
Yeah, well, like, fuck me. Anyway, and then, sorry, but I should have said this at the start. But before this whole encounter started, he come over, he hit his little record button on his thing. He goes, this is going to be recorded, just so you know. And I'm like, oh, this will be good.
Sounds like when you call like Telstra or something like.
Shout out to Franklin and Optus.
Yeah, Franklin Office. We've been dealing with him a little bit.
Yeah.
It sounds like, we need to record this for training purposes. It's like the amount of times you called him and absolutely blown up and gone, oh, yeah, hopefully they got a good like lesson out of this because you're a bunch of fucking lowlifes. But anyway, go on with your story.
Oh yeah, so he's grabbed Billy. Billy's freaked out, and then I was like, oh yeah, just hang on. He'll fucking come to me. I said, give me that fucking thing, like this stick thing. It looked like a frisbee with this middle cut out of it with a bar through it. It was fucking huge. It did not have to be that big, I don't think.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, give us that. Because I was like, he'll fucking sit down for me. And I'm putting the thing over him, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, he doesn't have a chip. And I was like, mate, he's got a chip. It moved down to his elbow last time I was at the vet, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, if you don't find it in 5 minutes, I'm going to have to fine you. And I was like, oh, will you?
What the fuck do you mean? Like, obviously, your dog Billy got chipped when he was quite young, and he's quite a large dog now. Like, obviously, going to grow. And then the next question is, how are you going to know exactly where this chip is? I don't really understand that.
Well, like, it's meant to be like at the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Which would make sense if you put it in a dog that's fully grown. But not when, like, anyway, that's not the fucking story. Anyway, shout out to Jake from fucking Lake Macquarie City Council. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, what a lowy.
And he wasn't having it. He goes, I'm going to have to fine you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Will ya? I mean, he was like, and then he's like, where do you live? And I said, I live here, blah, blah. Fucking whatever. And he was like, okay, well, I'm going to do some research and you'll be hearing from me. And I'm like, okay, see you, cunt.
See, mate, I don't really think I'll be hearing from you.
Oh, I heard from it.
Did ya?
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
It was like, I don't have Billy at this address. And I was like, yeah, it's because I moved. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, so that's another fee. And I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's fucking not. What? They're trying to charge you a fee to like move from one area to the
Yeah,
other.
it meant to be an $80 address change for your dog, but you can do it for free. as a person.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I've changed my address for a few other reasons, and it's free. They just send you a couple of stickers 2 weeks later.
Yeah, and you just put it on your license and you fuck off.
Pretty much. I don't understand that. $80 to move your dog, but if I want to do it, it's only
Nothing.
for free.
Oh. Yeah. I told Jay to go and get fucked.
Yeah, that's understandable. Was he an old fella?
No, he was probably late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, so he's just like picked a career.
All I could, like, respectfully, all I could, put this bloke to, or how I could, how I thought he come to be like this. He applied for the cops. They either went, you are too fucking fat and slow or too retarded. No.
Oh, so he's picked a career like that. It's just like Secco's, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah. We're not probably going to get on the topic of Secco because they're
No,
my
be-
favorite. They're
be
my
you
favorite
forever.
friend.
Yeah, they're your fucking best mate.
Oh yeah, they love me.
I already know the answer to this, but did you listen to last week's episode, mate?
Well, I got the call up 40 minutes before, so I got about 25 minutes in. So no,
Did you go up to the bit we were talking about the Huck Tour chick?
I got up to that bit actually. Yeah,
Well, mate, she's been found.
I did hear
She
that.
went fucking very off the rails there for a bit.
I wouldn't say off the rails. I think
Sorry,
she
not
just-
off the
yeah, I
rails.
was gonna
Sorry,
say
off the radar. Sorry.
Off the radar.
Off the radar.
Yeah, she just like didn't want to be found, which I'm fully understandable of what that happened there.
But now, like, I think she's sort of coming out. I've seen she's rizzed up a hat. Like, people were making, like, merch. Because she'd, like, deleted everything.
Which is fully understandable.
Oh, which is fucking 100% understandable. Like, 100% you'd do it. Like, if you're just a genuine sort of person, not like a,
yeah, skank code like she's been portrayed really.
Fuck off. But yeah, I don't think she's what you just said. Shout out to Patreon.
Yeah, definitely probably can't play that one.
But yeah, 100%. I would agree with it too. Like, I'd delete it.
Oh,
if I
100%.
like doing that as well, which is understandable. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. It's something you wouldn't want your mother seeing. Let's just say that.
Nah. But anyway, they've found her, and so anyway, there's a bit of a story here. People were making merch. I'm sure he's probably seen it already, but people were making merch, etc., with fucking heaps of shit, a few different companies, blah blah. Which respectfully, and they obviously I think they were selling jumpers for like $80.
Oh, that's a fair bit of.
It's a fair bit of coin.
Coin.
Like, you'd think a good jumper maybe cost, 40 odd
Yeah,
bucks to
40,
make.
50 bucks. Yeah.
To make. So look, and they were selling fuckloads of the cunts. So there's lots of profit there. And anyway, a bloke, so she's from Tennessee, as far as I know. A bloke that he makes hats reached out to her and said, "Oh, this is what's going on." He actually knew her from the town.
Oh,
That they were
right.
in, and said, "This is what's going on. I'm sure you haven't seen him because you deleted everything." He said, but like he was already what do you call it? Like, he made merch anyway.
Yeah.
So he didn't just start making hats. He was already
involved.
he was already in the game.
Yeah.
And he's gone, I'm going to make these hats and I'm going to give you fucking like 50% of the profit because it's literally you. And I read a thing before, they sold like 500,000 hats at $50 a pop.
Holy shit! Like America, like.
That's American dollars too.
Yeah, I know, but like you hear America's big, but like to sell 500 of
It was about 500,000, yeah.
500,000 things just wild to grasp.
$500,000, thanks.
Yeah, that was thing.
But good on that cunt.
Oh,
That's
good.
respect.
That is respect for like give like 50% of it. Like that is massive. Like you could have just went, oh nah, I'll just like because I half know, I'll just go, oh yeah, I'll just sling you like 20%.
Yeah, I think it was 50% of the profits, which is like, I can't remember what his name is, couldn't find it, but good on that fucking bloke.
Oh, good on him. What a legend.
Respect, huge respect. But that's just blown up, eh? That's fucking.
Oh, it's wild. Have you seen they made a remix with like the brother Ooh and the Hut?
I have. That's tremendous.
Oh, it is tremendous. And there was another one that I can't think of right now that was involved with it, but it was quite a funny remix.
Oh, it was the oh no gorilla from fucking Planet of the Apes.
That's it. That's exactly it. They made the remix, and I was on site with the boys today actually, and I put it over the over the stereo and the digger, and we had all that on, and everyone's just pissing themselves, going, "What the fuck's going on?"
That's only 6 months in 2024 too. What?
Yeah, I know. How quick's this? 6 months ago now, when you past the age of 22.
It's fucked. It'll be Christmas soon.
Yeah, well, I wrote the date down today, and I was thinking we're still in
Was it
March.
first?
Yeah, 1st of the 7th. Couldn't believe myself.
Well, we're going to move into a bit of potty time here, mate. You know the potty time segment.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Yes, never been involved just yet.
Well, you're on debut.
We're on debut.
Woman arrested after calling 911 on herself while attempting to steal a car.
What did you just say? What you just said? Attempted trying to steal a car herself. So
Woman arrested after calling 911 on herself while attempting to steal a car. How fucking dumb can you be?
It feels like the on the spectrum filming team should have been there.
Oh, fuck. A US woman has been arrested after reportedly calling 911 to report she was stealing a car from a dealership that she could do it legally. Deputies say Christy Turman, 37, called Lee's County Sheriff's Office in Florida to report the crime. Because I'm stealing a car that's not legally mine, I'm making a report and reporting this, Turman said to dispatch. Have a go at her.
Oh, she's a cracky chance.
Shout out to Crack.
Yeah, she's a cracky chan. What is going on there?
Oh, fuck. Deputies say Turnman told them she was training in a game of Black Ops to steal a car, but called 911 to make the crime legal. What?
What did you say? Black Ops is in the COD game?
I don't know. Deputies say Turnman told them she was training in a game of Black Ops to steal a car, but called 911 to make the crime legal. How the fuck are you going to make stealing a car legal?
Crack's just one hell of a drug if you got through your head that sweet.
That's fucked.
Oh,
So she's trying to steal from a dealership.
Probably the last place you should do
Reading that, yeah. She was trying to steal a car from a dealership.
Yeah, right. This just blows me away.
So she could do it legally. What do you mean, cunt?
There's so many questions. I'd love to find her crack them and that she's at, and then just go with an interview and a camera and go, what was your thought process and how did we get there? But
what's that fucking show? Struggle Street?
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Shout out to Struggle Street.
Shout out.
That's fucking funny, cunt. How retarded have you got to be?
Oh, that's why I said on the spectrum should be there.
Look, if she didn't have some sort of retardation, she does now. After the crack.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I reckon it was there before that.
Next story I found on me potty time, mate. Right. Woman rejects 5,000 men who filled out an application to be her boyfriend.
Oh, what? Actually, funny you say that. I actually did match a girl on Hinge probably 3 or 4 years ago that had a survey monkey up to do a survey about her.
Fuck off, cunt.
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not joking at all.
Really?
I'll see if I can get the photos up.
Bullshit.
But yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, continue on with the story.
You look for that. I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Vera has never had a boyfriend, so she decided to take the hunt for a man into her own hands. With more than 5,000, I think I said 500 before anyway, more than 5,000 guys applying for the role. Vera Ditchmans, who lives in London, was so fed up with being unlucky in love, she issued a call out to her 5.5 million followers asking if any of them were keen to be her boyfriend. But in order to throw their hat in the ring to potential suitors, had to fill out a 15-question quiz to see if they lived up to her high expectations, despite being inundated with applications, including one man who asked to swap blood samples. What the fuck?
Did you just say swap blood
So a
samples?
bloke's put an application in and asked to swap blood samples.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Miss Ditchmas has recently revealed she's still single. Oh my God. Have a go at Miss Ditchmas. Oh, you fucking found it.
Yeah, I fucking
Hang
found
on.
it. Here we go.
Hang on, go through that, brother.
Here we go. Going on about the Tinder survey, similar thing to what we're talking about.
Just go from the top. Shout a name out. Who cares?
Yeah, Chloe's Tinder survey monkey set up. So we got Probably best off you read it.
So you found the Tinder survey. Okay, so I'm going to read the questions out. Okay, first question. What's your name? Answer.
Angus.
How are you feeling now you've realised you have to fill out a survey? She's got some funny fucking prompts here. Check out to her.
Quite low
She's
about
got
life.
Upset, interested and entertained. I'm ghosting Chloe after this. Confused. LeMayo. Okay. What's your star sign? I actually don't know my star sign. Do you know what yours is?
Yeah, mine's a Scorpio, worst of all.
Is it? I couldn't tell you what mine is. What's your ideal first date? Do you have any kinks in bed? Fair enough.
Fair.
What are your hobbies? That's fair enough. How often do you drink? Often, socially, never. How often do you smoke? Often, same deal. What are you looking for? Something serious, something casual. Hookup. First thoughts of me. Anything else you'd like to add? That is fucking funny, cunt.
Yeah, that was on.
Did you fill it out or what?
Yeah, sure, for sure I did.
Did you get a response on that?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah,
It was just like, she wasn't someone I was actually looking for, but then I've just seen the survey.
Oh, you'd have to.
You know, I was just like, oh, well, I might as well just have a
fuck's
crack
sake,
at it.
man.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. I cannot believe you've come across that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was quite funny at the time too. Didn't get the win out of it either.
Didn't get the win.
No.
Back to fucking Shanique, whatever her name is. I'd say I've received around 5,000 patients.
Who has the time and two?
I'll show you a photo of her.
Yeah. Oh, she looks quite nice, actually.
Did you apply to that or what?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Respect. See what she said. I went on a date with them, but I'm currently still single. Despite this disappointing result, I still consider the experiment a success since I was being upfront with what I wanted and what I wanted to see and to see which men fit the criteria. She revealed her questionnaire included questions that asked her prospective partner's lives with his... What the fuck? Whether her prospective partner's lives with his parents is currently obtaining booty calls or owns a car. There are some blasé responses. I had to filter through quite a lot of strange applications, she said. One man offered to send me a sample of his blood and asked for mine in return, which I ignored.
Oh, that is so understandable.
Also had a famous person slide in my DMs. I can't say who it is, but I definitely did not expect it. Most of the applications were from Texas, and a lot of them had the Aquarius star sign.
Sounds like she's trying to go a minority there. If she's going, they all come from Texas. Surely there was more than that.
They're bigger in Texas. Do you ever get tired in the middle of the day, mate?
Only the ones ending in Y.
I tell you what I've been having during the day while I'm slaving away, swinging hammers in the sun.
Water.
Absolutely fucking not. I've been having a Dubby Energy. I like to have one scoop mixed with some water during the day if I'm feeling a bit flat, or two scoops when I'm about to take on the gym or cart the steed off the back fence ready to rip in.
Are they the energy drink that's got that coffee cherry extract that leaves you laser focus and fast reflexes?
Not just that, mate. It's also got 10 critical ingredients for focus and concentration, making it perfect from anyone, from the ultimate athletes like ourselves to truck drivers to gamers if you're sitting in an office needing a bit of motivation.
How do I get my hands on some of this stuff?
Well, strap yourself in, listeners, because I'm about to tell you where you go. So to get your hands on some, head over to www.dubby.gg. And for all the slow motherfuckers out there, once again, that is www.dubby.gg. But wait, and there's more. The legends at Dubby have fired up a discount code for all Now That's Dramas listeners at checkout. And that code is Now That's Dramas, all lowercase, no spaces.
Yeah, and all lowercase, no spaces at checkout for 10% off all orders. For Now That's Dramas listeners, once again, the code is Now That's Dramas, all lowercase, for 10% off at checkout.
So jump on in, see the legends at Dubby, and support the people that support us. It's coming in winter, and that only means one thing.
What, the Jats crackers are a bit cold in the morning?
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Is it the importance of a comforting cup of tea or coffee before you head off to work?
There's only one company I'd trust with such an important task, and that is Soulcat Designs.
Soulcat Designs are an Australian-owned and operated business that makes some of the best stainless steel keep cups, water bottles, and stubby holders, and much more.
Pretty much all things liquid. If you like a little nightcap before you go to bed to get your belly nice and warm, they got a nice range of Japanese-style whiskey glasses, whiskey decanters, and hand-blown wine decanters.
So jump over to www.soulcatdesigns.com to see their great range.
They've even fired up a discount code for all our listeners. Now that's dramas at checkout for 15% off all your orders.
Like always, all lowercase, no fucking capitals, no fucking around.
That's not even the best part. Shinta from Soulcat said to me, she goes, Brody, I want to do more for the listeners. I want to do more. What can I do? And I was like, I don't know. And she said, how about I give you a free gift for all your listeners?
Oh, really?
I know what it is, but Shinta said, Brody, don't you fucking dare. I want it to be a surprise to all the listeners.
So head on over to Soulcat Designs. Now that's dramas at checkout for 15% off all orders.
And don't forget the free gift. So it's the fucking call time for the week, mate.
Yeah, this will be my first one sitting in on.
Yeah, so arguably my favourite time of the week. Hear from all you fucking sickos.
I'm pretty excited for this.
And you- Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Now That's Drama's podcast. If you're looking for the Drama Queen hotline, please press 1. If you're a Karen or perhaps a keyboard warrior that's got nothing better to do than fucking whinge, please stay on the line and your complaint will fall on deaf ears. Thank you and goodbye.
G'day boys, Jebba here, first time caller. Just thought to share a bloody yarn that I had. Went down to Melbourne with the missus to go watch some footy, and after the footy match, got out and we were going to go have lunch dinner, that time we got out, in Chinatown, because, you need to treat missus. Anyway,
Respect.
you get into town. Little do you know that every single cunt just does not want to drive right. I know it's Melbourne. Melbourne drivers can never drive. But are you serious? Blocking intersections, causing mayhem. Like, this is just pure Melbourne drivers. Anyway, then you're trying to find a park. Now, you go to park, and then somebody comes up right behind you and does not let you park. Like, are you serious? So after an hour of trying to find a park, you end up parking in a parking lot that you have to pay more to park in. Anyway, after all that bloody nonsense,
Yeah, what's going on there?
you do that, and you're trying to get out of the place, let alone just drive around in the place, and everybody just does not give a shit. They're walking about their merry day. They couldn't even give a if you're about to run through them. Hey, just walk out right in front of you, because that definitely won't get you hit. But they'd be the first to sue me, wouldn't they? Righto, boys. Just wanted to share my aggression.
I'm glad you got it off of your chest, brother.
Yeah, it sounds like you need it.
Oh, I know what you mean, but that can go and get fucked.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
hate when cunts do that.
Oh, definitely. With the people and that, it sounds like they were just like trying to be an Indo and you just kind of cross the road when you want to.
I go now, good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, the classic Family Guy episode.
Yeah, fuck that cunt.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
I've only been to Melbourne once, but I never drove, so I never drove there, so I'm not really can't really comment on that. But I had a similar experience over the weekend. Like, my car, me ute or whatever, with a canopy on the back, can't see out the back of the cunt.
Oh, you can see fuck all. I think I drove it round to just get it out the way one day. You can't see fuck all. And there's no reverse camera in it either. I was lost.
Yeah, well, my theory is if they didn't have reverse cameras all this time, why do we need them now? So I can drive without it. So anyway. But the same thing. People just drive up behind you. They give no fucks.
No.
And you're trying to get into a park. It's like, cunt, I'm driving a fucking coal train. Get out of the way.
Yeah, well, pretty much is. This turn and circle and is much better.
Turn and circle of a fucking coal train.
Oh, they're fucking
shit.
terrible.
Oh, but anyway. Shout out to you, mate. Hope you
Shout out.
Hope you got through it.
Boys, no need to introduce myself. You should fucking know who it is born here. And I tell you what, no, I phoned in saying about Traveller's Fat not too long ago. And the old danger wank. But, been a while since I'd been at home, been fucking on the road, flat stick, making a living. But you know what? Fuck it, had to try it. Tell you what, wake you the fuck up at 5 o'clock in the morning when you're half asleep. Holy cunt. And as for Wilbur, yes, mate, hands free. That's what a fucking phone holder's for, mate. Try and pre-plan that shit for your flog. But yeah, I tell you, works wonders, boys. If you're going somewhere bright and early, if you've got a fucking long drive ahead of you, give it a wrangle.
So he's fucking. So he respects the putting the fucking phone on the holder to have a traveller's wank. Obviously, he's not imagination.
Nah, imagination would be quite hard having the traveller's wank. You got a lot of other things going on, but respect it. Can't say I've done it myself.
No, I reckon imagination would be the easiest.
Fuck no.
Imagine fucking steaming down the fucking highway, right? And you got one hand on the wheel, one hand on your fucking little fella, and you got to have one eye on the road when you're doing about 110, 120, and you got to have another eye on fucking Alexis, Texas getting jammed in the ass.
Yeah. You know, after you mentioned that, it
Sounds fucked.
Yeah, it sounds fucking horrible. But then I was going to add to that, you just got to get better driving with your knees.
That's true. Or knee driving.
Yeah, knee driving. That was when I used to smoke darts. I was pretty good at it.
I don't know about the fucking how you go knee driving a truck. It's probably very frowned upon.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine it go well.
You're like masturbating on an aeroplane. Like,
it's very frowned upon, but it happens.
very true.
Brody, Will, Poppy here. How we going, boys?
Good, mate.
Yeah, fucking good, thanks. Just listening to podcast 17, and you're talking about those fucking furries. Will, you said you haven't seen one, don't know about it. Do yourself a favour. Head down to Edgy Coles. There's one down there.
Oh.
He, she, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know, wears a fucking tail, makeup, whiskers, fucking ears, and here's the fucking kicker. When it signs off on paperwork and shit, dabs its fucking fingers in an ink pad and makes a little fucking paw print.
Oh, get fucked.
Couldn't
That's
believe
fucked.
it when I saw it. What the fuck is this world coming to? I'm not made for it, hey. This new world, it's not for me. Anyway, stay out of yourself, fellas. See you in the next one.
That's fucked, cunt.
Didn't you just say like Edgy Woolies or Coles or
I think
something?
he said edgy woolies. Respect.
So they've employed like a furry by the sounds of it.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he said they work there. I think he said he's seen the animal there, if you can want to call it that.
Oh, the they, them, it fucking thing. But anyway, but it sounds like signs off. Like, sounds like they actually do
So
something.
they obviously do something there.
Yeah.
That's fucking pathetic. Like, respectfully, do whatever you want. Root whoever you want. If you're gay, that's fucking fine. Dude, you know what I mean? I've got no problems with that. But imagine this, right? You're a delivery driver. You're steaming up to Edgy Woolies. Did you say Woolies or Coles?
Well, besides the point.
Besides the point, it's Woolly. I think it actually might be Coles.
Yeah, it might have been Coles. Yeah, I think it is Coles.
I think it is Coles.
Cross the road from ETs, yeah.
I could be wrong. Anyway, haven't been out there for a while. So say you're a delivery driver.
Yeah.
I don't know. Say you're dropping off something to Edgy Coles, right? Out the
Yep.
back. You're about to get fucking molested by this fucking animal thing. And you go, yeah, bros, just need a signature off you. And they just go, oh, hang on, let me get me fucking ink pad out and fucking, and fucking do a paw. Imagine taking that back to your boss. They go, oh, did you get the signature? Yeah, have a go at this. Who signed that? Fucking Clifford. The big red dog, the dumb
big
cunt.
red dog got it. Imagine, just imagine that whole process. And then, yeah, besides from getting it, like your boss seeing or whatever, like getting it signed off, just the first time that experience happened, you'd just be like, what is the fuck is going on? And how is this allowed?
I can't see how.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I'm all
I can't
for,
see how it is.
I'm all for like, yeah, you can identify as what you want, but you.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I don't think you should be able to sign off with a paw print. Like, that's like, I could just get my parents' dog to just sign everything and I want it. There's a line, and that's been crossed way too far.
In my opinion, you got to pull it up when you got to get signed shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. You don't have to sign like
Marmaduke's not going around signing signatures. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
fuck
me.
no. No, they're not doing that. I just don't understand how that works. It's like, obviously,
It obviously doesn't. Like, imagine, I wouldn't even know what to do. Because, like, obviously working there, I've got to sign some shit. I'm sure you're the same.
oh yeah,
When you get deliveries and that, or whatever.
maybe that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, or like in the next week.
But they said, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident he said they had an ink pad. So
Yeah, that's what they said.
they've BYO'd ink pad.
Oh, yeah, next thing, like, I'm just gonna fuck around with people, like, you know, Skippy the kangaroo from like the maybe early 80s,
Early 90s,
early
90s.
90s and that. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like get a kangaroo thing and just start signing shit off like that.
Well, apparently it's play on.
Apparently.
Shout out to Poppy. Can't never hear from you again. Let me know if you see your mate down there again.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, it's Big Jacko floating through. Fucking, I know you boys are about the same age as me, but growing up, it was always, you know, Wonder Woman was pretty clear cut.
Jeez.
Nowadays, it's a wonder if it's a woman instead.
Oh,
Anyway, boys,
get what he
everyone,
means now.
Have fun, rip tear bust, and here.
Not gonna lie, that took 2 takes.
That is true.
That is very true.
That's true. Like,
Very true.
I could be incorrect here, but did you match with a thing, something on Hinge the other day? Not a thing, sorry. A trans woman on Hinge the other day, and you weren't too sure what the go was.
No, I didn't match. It come up in like when you can like them, and then I think I was with you and one of our mates, Phil, and I was like, "That's definitely a chick," but it says trans woman. Like it threw me. Like if I'd have ran it up to a nightclub or something, I would have like went it because it just looked that that real. But yeah, no, that definitely happened. I didn't actually match it. I was like in the phase of going to like it.
It's lucky you read the fine print.
Oh yeah, 100%. That could
If
have
you're
been
into that, good on you.
could have been quite awkward.
Righto, fuckers. I know I'm going to cop a fucking peppering. It's Thursday, day after fucking Origin, and
Let's go.
fuck Ashley
Let's
Claude.
go.
So, respect to you boys, because I was dead set waiting to cop a fucking Will's small slong in my inbox, or fucking something in my inbox out of either one of yous, but I got fuck all. But Ashley Claude can suck me from the back, because that
No, he
cunt
can't.
fucked us in the arsehole. My question is, what the fuck was the 4-6 again calls for?
Written your
And
dad.
it on the fucking
Pretty
Suncorp,
much.
boys. And as I said, it's been a fucking while since you cunts have won a decider at Suncorp. Hopefully you cunts get a few injuries. Because, as I said to one of my other mates, that was one of the times that I was fucking fearing, and holy fuck, did they just put on a clinic. But yeah, fuck yous all. Go Queensland. Hello.
Yeah.
To be fair, I really wanted to message her, but I was like, he's going to call in, so I'm just going to pepper him on here.
Yeah.
And sucked in, cunt. I hope we win, and you're getting that tattoo on your ass as well.
Oh, when I heard the tattoo on the arse, I'm like, that's pretty good.
I openly said I'd get it too, but I'm not. I'm getting New South Wales. Like that's.
Oh, you got to get New South Wales. Why would you put Queensland on your ass? You don't even go for the fuckers.
I can understand that Jacko might want to put a New South Wales on his ass because respectfully he lives here. He's always lived here. He's like that small 0.5% that it's like, what the fuck went wrong at birth for you to think this?
Oh yeah.
But it is what it is. I don't know. I was going to touch on this a bit later, but since you're on the Talking Origin now, I'll fucking do it now. Ashley Klein, he went all right. He's all right. I reckon Origin's getting soft because, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, Liam Martin did a fucking, someone fucks up and you go, oh, good on you, on the other team, and you rub them on the head.
Yeah, rough them up.
And they got blown a penalty. That's pathetic.
That was the joke.
That was pathetic.
Fucking joke that was.
Fucking gay and sad, that's what that was.
Gay and fucking sad.
Alright lads, I forgot to send this in last week. Silently Straight Hooligan here. I'm just here to answer some of the questions that you had. Fucking look, I'm pretty disgusted with myself. I'm gonna be completely honest. But it was a bit of context. It was a Halloween party. She dressed up in her furry suit. I was Superman, of course.
Respect.
Because I'm a fucking top bloke and I think I'm pretty fucking cool anyway. So it was like a 3-piece suit, so the legs came off, the body came off, and the mask came off too.
Yeah, right.
We were just sort of talking that night. She had her mask off, and we went to the room, and she took the lower part off, but we couldn't get the top half off. So I rooted a half chick, half furry.
It's like a reverse mermaid.
It's pretty eventful. Not really though. She had to clean up the top half after I was finished, and I never really spoke to her after that because she told everyone that, like, I fucked her costume up. But I'm completely honest, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, it was a good route overall. But yeah. Any more questions? Just fucking hit me up, bruh. Serious.
What did he say then? He could only get the bottom half off.
Yeah, so he's like just done reverse mermaid style. So you're getting like the bits that work, but not the good bit.
You get the bits that work. I'm glad you cleared that up finally, Street Hooligan.
Yeah, gladly.
I don't know if I've got any more questions on that.
Yeah, there's a lot to take in just then.
There was. Well, that's wrapping the calls up this week. So if you do want to call into the show, it is via the SpeakPipe link in the Instagram bio. Instagram is Now That's Drama's Podcast, all one fucking setup. As I'm sure you already know by now. Well, that's all the calls. We did get a few more today, but, you know, it's getting late. We've got places to be.
Yeah, places to be.
Places to be. Well, it's getting that time to wrap us up, mate. It's getting late. I'm hungry.
Yeah, getting there.
Instead of doing Joke of the Week this week, I thought, you know, since in theory you could be our first guest, even though you're filling in.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to hit you with a couple of questions, righto? We've got 5 here.
Fire away.
5 questions. First question, what's your favourite drink of choice?
Oh, it'd have to be Tooheys New. I've probably drank a lot of that.
Bit TFN?
TFN, yeah.
Loves the TFN. All right, second one. Crocs or thongs?
Oh, thongs every day of the week.
What do you reckon about croc wearers?
Oh, it's become more normal, but like say 2 or 3, 4 years ago, I'd say
It was gay.
I'd say you're a pedo. You can't probably say that.
Shout out to Patreon. Oh, that's fucking funny. Have you ever been arrested?
No, I haven't, surprisingly.
Really?
No, I've never been arrested, surprisingly.
What's your favourite shape flavour?
It has to be pizza. Easily.
A pizza man?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
what the fuck?
well, what's yours?
Oh, chicken crimpies every day of the
Oh,
week.
fuck
brother.
no. Actually, funny thing with chicken crimpies, I've eaten them numerous times. It just makes me sick.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
No
fucked.
good.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
good.
chat. All right, last one. Because we haven't done the motivation day either, so I thought I'd throw this one in there. Favourite thing to do to delete head noise?
I'd be surf or ride a snowboard.
You reckon?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not too good at running, so yeah, can't do that one.
Oh, that's good. What do you do if there's no surf?
Ride a mountain bike.
That'll do.
If I can't do either of them, it'd be ride a snowboard when there's snow.
Oh, that's good. You got to have something, I reckon.
Oh, you got to have something. If you don't have something, I don't know how you deal
Yeah,
with your head noise.
I've recently noticed more things like just going to the gym and fucking, you know, running the dog and walking the dog and shit.
Yeah, like I wish I could just do like the gym. Like I've tried it a few times, but I just can't get around it because
Yeah, I know what you mean. You got to get the right gym and right environment. You know what I mean?
definitely.
Because if you go to a gym that's just full of cunts, then you're not going to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I just haven't enjoyed it because it's like when you knock off late or like finish something up late, it's just like all my activities need daylight,
Yeah.
so that's a bit hard.
One good thing about gym, you can just fucking go whenever.
You can just turn up whenever, like open 24 hours.
Well, that's going to wrap us up, mate. You've done well. I reckon fucking...
Oh yeah, I've tried. I was quite nervous at the start, and then a couple of beers, and a couple
that's
of
good.
shots that got
That's
me
good.
through.
You're like a young Jake Travojevic. Just gets on, does his job, gets off.
Yeah, man, a few words.
In a few words.
But
Respect.
yeah, we got it done. We'll see how your listeners go after this. You'll probably lose half of them. We'll see.
Don't know about that. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. As always, suck us from the back and go the Blues.
Up the Blues.
Ta-ta and farewell.